Hello and welcome to TreeTops Tarot, where we're climbing to the treetops for a fresh perspective. My name is Renee and I'll be reading for you today. Okay, so Aries, I actually pulled your cards and started recording, and then my phone was full of storage and I had to sort my life out. So instead of uploading 2 videos today, and I don't want to deal with that, I'm just going to do this again. I was only at the beginning. So what I was saying is, for this week, I'm doing the read from March 18th to 24th. Also, cheers. St. Patrick's Day today. You can't tell that there's green and food coloring in there. Like, you think there's maybe a taste, but there's not. Just an FYI. So, Aries, there's some recognition coming in for you this week. So I was saying, you know, this could be a text from somebody being like, man, like, you're always there for me and I just really appreciate you. And you're, you know, I just, you know, I value you as a friend, as a person, as a lover, whatever it is, you know. But it's like there's this validation and there's this kind of understanding with you. It's like you've put in this work and you're sort of like, yeah, okay, this guy's rolling through the village. Everyone's kind of like, here, man. And he's just like, oh, fuck yeah. You know, he's just taking that in and just, you know, he's done the work and he knows that he's valued and he feels appreciated, and it's amazing. And I feel like this week is about tapping into this potential and recognizing that you're tapping into this potential. You guys have the Magician right up in the center of your read, which is cool because it's sort of like you're starting to realize, I have control over like some things that are going on in my life. Like, I have an energetic contribution to make to my life, is the way that I want to say it. And it's like you're starting to realize, like, when it comes to my relationships, when it comes to my job, when it comes to finances, when it comes to like my thinking and feeling and all this sort of thing, I can have a say in what's going on here. I can get myself into these energetic places that are then matching things that will bring things towards me. It's almost like you're understanding the law of attraction, but also like on a much bigger scale, a deeper and a way more like intense scale. It's like this understanding. I feel like you're just fucking like just standing in that, you guys. Like, it's so rad. And like the sickest part about this is right beside that card, we have the 10 of Cups. Happiest card in the entire tarot deck. It's just like, you know, everything's in line and you're feeling so filled up and you're feeling love and you're feeling, you know, happiness and excitement and you're realizing that there's all this potential and that you can make changes in your life just in the energetic place that you hold yourself. And it's like there's this like awareness. And I do feel like, because like I do, sorry you guys, I explained this all in the video that I just deleted, but I use the Whispers of Love Oracle deck along with my tarot because they go pretty dope together, and it's sneaking in here. We've got honesty is essential, so speak with love and with truth. And I mean, that comes right in line with our Magician here, you know. It's about understanding where we're at energetically and being okay to share that. And I do feel like a part of the reason why you're getting into this really fulfilling kind of state is because you've been honest. Like, I feel like it's like you've been honest about something, you've been honest with somebody, you've been honest with yourself. There's been some sort of honesty that was put on the table that absolutely complemented everything that goes on this week. Like, it's like because you were you threw the gloves off and you were honest and you let it out and you allowed yourself to be vulnerable and you allowed yourself to say what you felt, even though maybe it's difficult or maybe it's hard or whatever. But it's like, I do feel like honesty and you being honest, maybe it's just being on, maybe it's because you weren't being honest and it was putting you out of alignment because you're then holding on to something that you want to say, that you need to say, but you feel like you shouldn't say. And it's sort of like you were holding on to that, and then you finally realize, like, I need to take this off of my chest and I need to share it because it's valuable, it's present, it's been persistent in my sphere. And so you're putting it out there now. You've put it out there and you've let that out. And now it's just kind of gone plunk and it's popped you back into this like amazing energetic field. Like, it was like all you needed to do was let go of some of that stuff. It was like this letting go, this release. It's like this honesty, this release, this letting go feeling. And it just kind of goes plunk and plunks you right back into this energetic place. Like that's what I feel like it's doing for you. And I find it, you know, that's amazing. It's amazing what letting go can do for you in how you feel, like about life and everything in it. Like if you're holding on to something, it can burn you for like ever if you don't let it go. And you know the things that you have to let go of and the things that you can kind of try to power through. But I feel like this week is really about just gaining that recognition that you deserve and understanding your place in this whole charade that we have going on here. You know, it's not just like, let's walk around and see what kind of bullshit's gonna happen to me today. Like, what kind of an existence is it to look at your life like that? Like, it's about standing in yourself. It's about standing in your shoes and being aware that you're here. Here we are on this planet. And we're walking around and we're having these interactions and they matter and this all counts and I care and I want this to be great. And so it's making that choice inside of yourself that like, I am a part of this. And I was even talking about Harry Potter and being a wizard. And it's like realizing, it's like you realizing you're Harry Potter, like this like freaking phenomenal wizard that like his parents were legends and like it goes on and on and on. And I apologize if that's totally wrong because I don't actually totally understand those movies because I haven't watched them the whole way through. Don't be upset with me. A lot of people think that that's really messed up that I haven't watched a whole Harry Potter, but I just always fall asleep. But anyway, it's not, it's just about, it's like realizing that you're a wizard. It's like realizing that you're a unicorn. I feel like this week you're like, I'm a unicorn? I'm a unicorn! Like, can you imagine if you lived your whole life and you just thought you were like some freaking donkey? Here's what happened, is you thought you were a donkey, and now you're like, I'm a fucking unicorn, man. Like, straight up, I'm a unicorn. Dude, that has to be the title of your video, too. Okay, I'm sorry. I love that so much. You're a unicorn. I love it. And I want you to hold that, and I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there because this week is empowering. And it's tipping my hat to you, and it's abundant, and it's recognizing all of the possibilities that you have in your life, and it's being true and real and honest with yourself and with other people around you. And it doesn't have to be scary to be honest, you know. It's a very important thing. You can be tactful, and you can be you can still be kind and loving and be honest. You can still share what you have to say, no matter what it is, in a good, positive way. Like, it doesn't have to be this aggressive, blow up, crazy freaking thing. It can be very calm and cool and collected and just real, you know. And I feel like you've really tapped into that, you guys. And I just want to tip my hat to you because I just think it's amazing. I think it's really amazing, and I think the work that you're doing right now, you're starting to see the fruits of your labor and things coming to fruition because of the energetic state that you're holding yourself in, because that's starting to reflect itself to you in your life. It's the coolest fucking thing. Like, I feel it. I'm gonna leave it there, you guys. I love it. I think you guys are a unicorn. Like, straight up, you're a unicorn. And don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. Like, once you know you're a unicorn, you'll never unknow that. Like, it's who you are. So, I want to wish you guys such a fabulous week. I know you're going to enjoy it. I know it's going to be beautiful. Thank you again for subscribing to my channel, and I will see you next Sunday. Bye.